Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Happy Monday. I appreciate you coming out. Oh, I forgot to bring out the crew. I screwed it up. Sorry. So we're all out here now. So this was Saturday's deal. I ended up getting 2 mowers. Scrapper that delivers showed up at 7 o'clock. We got a Hyper Tough here, which happens to be a 2022. So I ended up paying 30 for the both. I ended up putting 20 on this and 10 on the old Toro Tecumseh powered machine. The deal with this E300 is that it has a clicking noise. So the scrapper said he had it going. It was real noisy. The bail bar is tied up with a rag. I want you to listen to this. You kids and cadets, I need you to help me troubleshoot this thing. Reason I gave 20 for it is the deck's shiny, and I can put another engine on it if I can't salvage this one. I ended up buying a few of these Hyper Toughs on AliExpress, and they would give you a choice: the black deck with the black wheels or the red deck. And I think I ended up buying 3 of the red decks. I think red sells, just like McDonald's. That's why everything's red. Anyway, let me spin this and you can hear what it sounds like. I've never run across one that sounded like that. So I don't know if it got internal damage. I'm going to take the plug out and maybe the valve cover and see if the valves are moving. But it's a constant noise. It's not like it does it on the compression stroke or exhaust. So a shout out to one of my longtime viewers in Polk County, Florida. Mia watches my videos when she's not in school. So Mia, thanks for watching. Maybe you'll be a mechanic someday, but I would say go into dentistry. It pays a lot better. Okay, so that's oily. Plug's oily. Why? Let's check oil. I know it has nothing to do with the oil level. This clicking, it's metal on metal. But how did this thing get destroyed in 2 years? Oh, wow. This is interesting. Check out the dipstick. It's burnt there. I haven't seen that before. Look at that. Internal damage and something's rubbing against the dipstick. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I feel something with the dipstick. Just twirling the dipstick around in there, I could hear metal. So let me get a screwdriver and, well, how about this? I got this magnet pickup tool. That's going to be a better option for us. Wow, we're getting somewhere maybe. Yeah, we got internal damage. There's something on the bottom of the sump. It's just dancing around. But the magnet grabbed it. It just can't pull it through the dipstick hole. So we've got some sort of catastrophic damage here. What do you think, Mia? This thing turned into a parts machine. Yeah, there's something dancing around in there. What? I don't know. I'd have to try to get a light. Whatever it is, it's too big to be brought through the oil fill hole. Wow, that's weird. Okay, so let's try this. I'm going to stick a screwdriver in the spark plug hole and see if the piston's even moving. Okay, where are you? Piston's dead. I'm moving the piston with the screwdriver. Connecting rod. Yep. Okay, so that's not going to work for us. Like I said, I stepped up the money just for the deck. It's got the new deck style with the sharp looking wheels. So let's move over to this crusty piece of junk. Missing the back wheel. Somebody spilled paint on it. He gave me 2 blades, extra blades he had on his trailer. He said he had a bag for me, but couldn't find it. So let's see what the Toro 6.5 Tecumseh is going to do for us. Let me move some of this stuff. He gave me an edger blade. I think that should have stayed on his trailer. I don't need that. Snaky, it's time to visit with Dino. You guys do something. Okay, so we got this GTS that's got the plastic crushed. What do we got for oil? It's at the bottom mark, so it could use some, but for testing purposes, we're just gonna go with it. I forgot my spectacles. I was in a rush to get this video on the move. So I hope everybody's Monday is satisfactory or will be satisfactory. Okay, we got some granny glasses. We got granny glasses, and they're gonna work for us. So let's stay focused. So this thing's a turd. We got enough oil to start. The tank is bone dry, so why was this thing pushed to the street? Just because of the back wheel? Do you think it's going to start on its own? Missing the air filter and the air filter holder. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to see if the blade's going to hit the ground, otherwise I'll block up that back tire. Okay, so the deal is it's not retracting for one thing. Let's see if we can rectify that real quick without making this into a huge production. So I think these are 1/4 inch on the Tecumseh to get that beauty ring off. Maybe. So have you guys ever seen a 2022 E300 bite the dust? What do you think the deal with that thing is? In the off season, I should disassemble that and see what the catastrophic damage was all about. Okay, it's none of these. Where's my 1/4? So I got my flu shot and the COVID booster yesterday, so hopefully I'm good for this season. Yeah, 1/4. On the recommendation of my daughter. She knows stuff like that. So I hopped on down to the pharmacy at Publix. It's a southern food chain. And they stabbed me twice. I wish this recoil would have worked. I just wanted to juice it with some nitro and see if this fired off. Since the tank's dry, I just might pour a little fresh gas in it. Okay. I'm guessing I should have pre-looked at this thing and maybe lubed up the recoil already. I forgot these have 4 screws holding the beauty ring. Looks like somebody went crazy with some black spray paint, painted part of this. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is one of these deals where the handle gets threaded through. So I'm going to have to take the whole thing off, or I'm going to I'm going to try to juice it with some silicone spray from here. You know what I mean? Because I don't have time. You guys are busy. I don't want to be messing with this thing. Gosh darn it. Where's my spray? I might have to revert to my oil squirt can. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. I made a couple new piles out at the street with the Hurricane Milton debris. I talked to the guy supervising the cleanup for the clam trucks, and he said they're going to come back one more time. So I hustled my little fanny and dragged 2 piles out to the street. I'd rather have the bulk pickup than deal with the regular trash guys, because you got to put a bow tie on it for them to take it. It's got to be bundled, can't be overweight, yada, yada, yada. So I'm just going with the squirter can. I'm going to try to do it. Okay, there's the spring hole. Make a mess. Okay. Let me get a clip for the bail bar. Okay. Okay, we got one. Sorry guys, I'm really not showing you anything. All I'm doing is walking around in circles. Okay, that seemed to be a little better. Okay, that's good. We got rope tension after all of that. So now, let me get some gasoline, pour it in the tank. Give this a one-shot Annie, and then I'm done. You guys are busy. So for the rest of the week, I'm gonna post some videos from 2 months ago. I had a series where I think I was working on a couple of Toros, and I did a few videos on those scrapper finds. So I showed you the silver Honda over the weekend. Put wheels on it. Oh, the fuel line has a huge crack in it, so the fuel's just pouring out of it. Fuel line is dry rotted. I got my finger on the crack, so let me prime it. Hopefully enough went into the bowl. So the guy ended up giving me $100. I told him 30. He sent his son out to get it, and the son handed me $100 bill. I said, I can't take that. So he called his dad, and the kid told me I got to take it. So I took the $100 bill for a $30 job. It was the Honda that the guy left behind during the hurricane. And I ended up putting wheels on it and adjusting the traction control cable. Okay, so I'm not going to hold my finger on this the whole night. I'm going to just start pulling on it. It's got compression plugs on. I'm just gonna nitro it. Fuel's just pouring straight down. The throttle's a little sticky or gummy. Hopefully that was enough of a shot. We'll try it. I'll shoot it again if it doesn't kick off. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more nitro. Then I'll pull the plug and then call it a day. Okay, that was a direct injection. I got it past the throttle wafer. 1, 2, 3, 4 kicked off. 5, 6. Okay, it's got potential. I seem to have riled the ant nest, but it did puff off. I'm smelling the exhaust smoke, and it's just leaking like the Hoover Dam. So we need a new hose, clean the carburetor, probably get rid of this. That's not going to help me sell, and maybe peel this off. I've got a couple of these junk recyclers, these old style Tecumsehs. So I'm going to take a cover from one of the junk machines. Well, that's not helpful. This should be hooked through there. Okay, and that's rusty. That's not budging. Might need a new cable. It's probably broken with this much slack. Oh, there we go. You know that ain't good. Is it worth it? That same machine, I can steal the wheel off of it. And this one's toasted too. I'd need 2 wheels. This thing is cracked every which way. It's just dried out. Okay, so no potential on the 2022. They had potential on the 6.5 Tecumseh. Let me see if I can give you the year of the Tecumseh. It's still bleeding gasoline. Okay, Toro Corp. This is the model 20016. The serial looks like 230157787. Where is it assembled? Toro Corp. Bloomington, Minnesota. Well, it's got to be before 2006 because Tecumseh stopped making small engines in 05 or 06. So 2003, possibly. Yep, serial 230157707. I believe it's a 2003. Let me try to find the Tecumseh number. There's usually a silver nameplate here, and there is. So let me see what they say. Okay, the engine's the LEV 120. Data manufacturer 03. Oh, 2003 it looks like. 8th month 2003. To avoid injury or death, read the instructions. The engine family 3 Tango Papa X-Ray Sierra .1951 Bravo Charlie 195 cc, use 30 weight oil. So I think it's an 03, 8th month 03 it looks like, for you inquiring minds. And it's the LEV 120 engine, 6.5 horsepower. Okay, sorry that this one dragged on so long, but that's the story. I want you to tip your waitress and wait staff. Adios, amigos. We'll come back at you with something this weekend, something new this weekend. I got to show you some old stuff, and then I'll give you new stuff Saturday. See you.